We're going to be on the outside here, just seeing if there's any opportunities to get in. We should have the third hatchery starting soon, because we don't have any kind of weird tech or rushes coming.
It's Rogue once again going for the very fast lair.
Lair and 10-ling, so maybe we will have something weird here. We got to see.
Yeah, Rogue really likes these openings with the fast lair, and I wonder if this Hellion's kind of timing is going to catch him off guard.
My God. Well, they're going to get right in here, kind of threading the needle in between the two groups of queens.
Really good spread on the drones right now by Rogue.
Yeah, only 5 kills.
Given how out of position Rogue was, I feel like a lot more drones should have gone down. On paper, this is still a very good trade for Maru, taking out 5 drones, but that could have been so much worse for Rogue.
Okay, it is going to be a roach run. I was just saying he's not going to do a weird rush, and I was wrong. So the layer's going to finish up here. There it is, the third base finally. The drop is going to come here towards the main.
Barely gets spotted there by the Overlord, so Rogue is aware of this. With the layer done, I wonder if we're going to have dramatic carapace research for these queens to move cross map instead. For now, Rogue has been focusing on trying to deal with these Hellions. Maru trying to find some more damage, get some pretty good shots in, able to take down 4 more drones. So in total, 10 drones have fallen so far in this game. No Overlord speed upgrade yet for Rogue. Instead, mostly going to be the roaches, I think. And he has a couple ways he can go about this. He can try and just drone up and use the roaches defensively, or he could just try and make as many roaches as possible and really punish Maru for investing so much into these Hellions early. And he's also identifying very quickly this is going to be mech.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a great moment to catch mech. You know, I think that unless we ever get into a bizarro world where mech really is the default, and Marine tank play is kind of like the crazy out of the box, the one that makes Artosis go, wow, you know, that style of play. I think always getting in there with an Overseer and just seeing all the factories make is nice. Because that means you literally have as much time as possible to think about how you're going to respond to this. And you're not in some weird tech trajectory that might not be helpful.
So Rogue is going to know exactly what is coming his way. And having that kind of information, as you said, just makes things so much easier here on the Zerg side. And for now, it seems like Rogue, his response to this is going to be largely just a lot of roaches. And I wonder if this is him honing in on just trying to deny the third base from Maru for as long as possible, because I don't really see him breaking Terran with this push, right?
Well, you know, it's hard to say. I mean, one thing to remember is that, like I was about to say, there aren't any tanks here to defend. Usually that's kind of how the Ravagers do their damage, but he is making 2 tanks here. The mines are doing nothing. So, I mean, I'll tell you what, too, these add-ons on the outside, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable trying to protect this. He is going to go for that tech lab. There's a tank on the outside. I almost feel like he should unsiege and back that up, just because the Ravagers can run up there and hit that.
I think he might be doing that right now.
Yeah, okay, he's going to go for it. So, you know, the factories are really paying the price here. By the way, 14 lings are being made, so he's planning on coming through here and actually attacking once this entrance is busted down. Now, the Biles cannot quite hit the tank, so he has to basically focus fire this. This is where you see the rotation of like SCVs repairing, Biles coming down, then the SCVs dodge, and this back and forth continues on.
Yeah, Maru, during all of this, dropped a scan on the third base location of Rogue to check the drone count there, and he sees that it's not fully saturated, but he is on 59 drones in total. So it's a pretty healthy economy here behind Rogue. He's going to try and get as much damage done as possible, but I think that scan is a large part of why we see Maru now trying to secure this third orbital.
Okay, he's going to come in again. This time he's going to get the tank on the edge. Rogue looking pretty fearsome, but he hasn't really gotten in there and breached this just yet. An SCV is going to come in here to repair. Oh my God, there's a Liberator in here. Liberator over here, denying the mining of that.
That's a big disruption to Rogue's economy right now. Infestation Pit, I think, just finished up.
And look at this, Maru's just going to slide right out and take a third.
Swarm Host tasteless. I thought we might see a hive here from Rogue. He's going for 9 Swarm Host. He's making even more.
I love this.
I think this pairs really well with all the Ravagers he still has on the field, too.
Yeah, he can definitely hit the third base from afar here, right? I mean, the only way to fight Swarm Host with mech is to push it.
Yeah, and one of the things that makes it troublesome for the Swarm Host player, too, is when mech reaches a critical mass, it can kind of deflect all the pushes quite easily. But when you do the move out that Rogue did with the Roaches, the Ravagers, and the Lings, I think at this point, there's been enough attrition on Maru's side of the map that he's going to have a hard time dealing with this first wave of Swarm Hosts. I mean, 12 Swarm Hosts, that's going to be so many Locusts.
Okay. The first wave's going to hit here. Oh, wait, did he just scan that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so he
Rogue
knows.
walked into it, too. He's not shy.
Yeah. Now, how much does he actually have to fight this? He's going to try to have both of these come in at the same time.
Locust going to land here on top of the siege tanks. That should allow the Ravagers to get up and try and drop Biles down on them. Those Biles can take on 2 siege tanks at least.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Oh, Rogue.
That was sick.
What a build coming in from Rogue. The pressure with Roach Ravager Ling just to make sure that Maru's never going to reach critical mass, and then a huge switch into Swarm Host. Effectively a Swarm Host timing attack. Whenever we see Swarm Host typically in StarCraft 2, it's something that is used to try and slowly break down